Hello everyone. Today we are going to cover part 1 of chapter 7 Democratic Government from a class 5 SST book. Here the term democratic government means a system of government based on the belief that the power of the country is either held by elected representatives or directly by the people themselves. India is also a democratic country, which means we, the citizens of India, have the power to choose our own government. So let us begin the chapter by learning about our government. India has a democratic form of government in which representatives are elected to make policies and enforce laws for the benefit of the people. In simple way, it means that democracy is a government of the people, for the people, and by the people, which means the citizens of the country elect the government to rule the country and work for the welfare of the people. The Indian government is elected by a system of universal adult franchise, which means that the right to vote is exercised by anybody and everybody who is 18 years of age or above in India, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, sex, etc. Let us now learn about the organs of government. India's democratic form of government has three different organs: legislature, executive, judiciary. So, what is legislature? Legislature is the law making body which makes laws that are fair and follow the principles of directive principles as mentioned in the Indian Constitution. Executive. Executive is responsible for enforcing the laws made by the legislature. They ensure that these laws are properly implemented, safeguarding the interests of all sections of society. Judiciary. Judiciary ensures that the law of the land is correctly understood and interpreted. It prevents people from violating the laws. Let us now learn about the federal structure. India is a vast country divided into 28 states and 8 union territories. Actually, India had 29 states and 7 union territories, but recently Jammu and Kashmir along with Ladakh were made union territories from 31st October 2019, and thus the number of states decreased from 29 to 28. Our constitution framers realized that it would be difficult for one government to administer the whole country. Therefore, the Constitution of India made provision for two forms of government, one at the center and one at the state level. The government at the center is called the union government, and at the state level is called the state government. Hence, India has a federal structure of government with clear divisions of power between two sets of governments. To avoid conflict between central government and the state governments, the Constitution of India provides for separate lists of subjects for both the central and the state governments to make law. Let us now discuss each list in detail. Our first list is Union List. The Union List contains all the subjects which are of national importance like defense, finance, foreign affairs, trade, and so on. The central government makes law on these subjects. Our next list is State List. The State List contains list of matters such as law and order, public health, sanitation, drainage, and so on that comes within the legislation of the states. Our final list is Concurrent List. The Concurrent List includes subjects like economic and social planning, labor, education, and so on. Both the center and state governments can make laws on these subjects.